From a secret master, I learned that the lighting is very important into your videos. He told me that I should face the window 45 degrees. Well, I still think the lighting is absolutely terrible. Who cares? Because it's day or episode 21 of starting this POD clothing brand from absolute scratch. So, it's morning, I know. It's like 8 a.m. at the moment, 8:30 a.m. This morning, obviously, we're already up at 5:20 a.m. No, actually, we woke up at 5 a.m. this time, and we done the shadowing warm up, and after that, we essentially did some ab workout, also trained the shadowing stances, and took a cold shower, and then we sent DMs. Then we ate breakfast, and it only was like 7 p.m. And now we're back into work session 2, where we are strategizing, mainly strategizing about how the fuck am I going to make sure that we go viral. Because at the end of the day, and I wrote it down, there are a few ways that I can create content. It's promotional, it's attention, and it's narrative. Promotional is where I'm going very hard on promoting the brand. So, showcasing the products, making sure that people can really see and feel the quality through the screen. And I made an analysis on Google Docs in the same document where I actually also just listed a few video examples of what I want to present in the videos. So let's say everyone knows the guys who just walk on the escalator, like they'd be very nonchalant, just walking on like an escalator, and just looking around very nonchalantly, and that's quite funny. So that's one of the videos, very promotional, but it also get attention because it can, a lot of people go viral with that type of shit. So it also is able to generate attention. So we just got to find out a way where we are able to combine brand promotional with the narrative, and that is going to generate a lot of fucking views. We just need attention because we live in an attention economy, and it has never been harder to acquire someone's attention. Like, that's the hardest thing someone can ever do. And a good piece of advice one of my friends from school actually told me is like, if you don't feel something whilst watching the first few seconds of your video, or the whole video in general, you shouldn't even post it. So you got to give people a feeling, because at the end of the day, how can you snap attention away from someone? How can you make sure that when you see someone on the street and you want to call them out, it's a very busy street in, let's say, New York City, or you're walking the Shiba walk in Tokyo, right? How can you make sure that someone is going to hear you? You have to scream out of from the top of your lungs, essentially. You have to make sure that you scream very loud so this guy hears you. You have to be very exceptional when it comes down, but you also have to wear certain pieces of clothing that capture attention. Because if everyone would look the same, black t-shirt, black trousers, black hat, but you wear full red, then obviously you're going to stand out, especially when you're yelling out at the top of your lungs. So we gotta find a way where we're going to be able to put this in perspective with the brand, creating a lot of fucking attention and views, but also just explaining our narrative, because that's one of the most important parts. I was actually just chatting with AI a little bit about it. I'm gonna do it in a bit as well. But how do we make sure that we get money quick? I don't like to run a money quick scheme, but at the end of the day, we want to make sales, right? We want to set this brand up, and once we get like the first few sales in the door, that's when we can get the ball rolling, essentially. Because then it's going to be way easier understanding the target audience, understanding how we can target them even better on social media, and then we can start running ads after a few hundred orders. Everything is going to move forward from there. We just need to get the first few sales fast. And I don't like fast money because I've seen how it never lasts. I've explained it multiple times in my series where I lost 10K in drop shipping. But we got to be able to generate fast money because we want to do market analysis. We want to know exactly who our client is and how we can speak to them the best, and especially how we can get attention a lot. So it's very hard to combine all these few things, but AI actually told me that I'm way too deep into my own narrative. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to express my own narrative on social media. But I think what I'm going to be doing is just trying to go viral. So not giving a fuck about my own narrative, but just going viral. I think that's like the main objective we need to have right now. Because once I'm viral, get like 1 million views, we got like 3K followers, and boom, we can launch the fucking link in the bio, you know. So it's gonna start compounding. We just gotta go viral. We just gotta really strategize, and that is the hardest part. Don't know if I already explained that shit, but especially in today's world where there's so much going on in your life, when you know I just got. I'm obviously from the Netherlands. You guys might not even be able to hear it because I speak English so well, and obviously the grades gonna lie as well. I got like 9.1 and a 9.2 out of 10 on my exam and just a test in English. Not that it matters, but essentially I'm in an exam week at the moment. Not too bothered because it's fucking easy, to be honest. Don't you have to learn anything for it. But there's so much things going on into a person's daily life, especially with social media, and especially when it comes down to just dopamine in general. And I believe that my desk really shows how much shit is going on into a person's life. Because if we were to look how messy this shit is. I'm a guy who always cleans his fucking room. Like my bed is always made. Well, now it's a little bit messy, I guess, but it's still made. And just like in general, this shit is always made up. Just like the trousers there. Like my room is always clean, and I like to be messed up. But at the end of the day, it is so hard to always stay clean. It's so hard to always stay present with one single thing, especially in the social media world. So when it comes down to really thinking about content ideas, it has never been as hard as it is today, because you see so many ideas coming across that you can't even think for yourself. And that's one of the major issues that I'm facing. Like, I've consumed way too much things back in the day, where it comes down to now just wanting to copy everyone. But at the end of the day, and this is advice that no one tells you, I want to reinvent the wheel. I want to create something that is going to go viral. Not like another video that gets 100k views. Well, yeah, that's cool, especially on the long term, you know, collecting a lot of views and that kind of stuff. But I wanna set a narrative, because that is the main vision I have, bro. Like, changing the fucking world, making sure people just be present, be more present. Make sure you really believe in yourself and the capabilities of God as well, and just being very open to ideas, being very balanced, being very mid in terms of not trying to grab something towards you and also not pushing something away, but being in the center. It's tough. It's very tough. That's what we're trying to figure out. Got some more shit to do. I got an idealize content idea at the moment, so that's that. No one is doing it like I'm doing. I don't think anyone is this consistent as I am, but we keep pushing. Okay, adios.